Hello everyone. I wanted to show you my turkey poults as of today. This is they're a week old today, and this is the brooder that I'd been forced to put them in because I didn't have anything ready yet. But fortunately, someone called up and gave me some old televisions the other day, and so I had material to make a brooder. So I'll take you outside and show you what I'm doing with that. Hang on. And by the way, this is my hatcher clicking away. Oh, and there's the incubator over there. It's clicking away. I've got the humidity up to 80% on the hatcher and turned the temperature down a little bit. I do have some eggs pipping in there. I don't know if you can see in there. Yep. You can see them pipping in there. Well, you can't see it. You have to look really close. Sorry about that. At any rate, now I'll take you outside, okay? Okay, this is the beginning. This is an old television cabinet. I think it was a 55-inch or so, maybe a 60-inch Magnavox. Cheapest set built on the planet. Total piece of junk, but I have some posters to my videos that would disagree. But at any rate, to me, this is the best use of a Magnavox big screen right here to breed turkeys. So this is going to be my turkey brooder. I've stripped out the guts. See, I put some wire on the bottom, a couple little straps there. I see by looking closely that I've got my little support board back there crooked, so I'm going to have to redo that. But I'm going to videotape this as I put it together, which I usually don't do, but I'm going to do that this time. So you can see my heat lamp in there, my brooder lamp. Okay, I'm going to pause it for now and get back to it, okay? Well, I'm back, and this is what I got so far. I salvaged the little screen retaining gizmos from the cabinet. You see right there. These guys right here, these guys right here I used to attach this board to stiffen up the wire so that when the birds are on it, they don't sag it down so much, keep it up off the ground better. And this board here, as I showed you earlier, that thing was crooked, so I had to straighten that out. Got that done. There's the other side of that. Attached it down to the bottom. It's naturally already extended via a board with the speakers and all that business behind the grill, which is part of the cabinet. So I'm just going to leave that as kind of like an area that's off the ground in case it rains or what have you. For any reason the birds will be off the ground, they can be in there. Little kind of interior room. See again how I mounted the heat lamp. Not a good view through there, but I mounted the heat lamp on that angled piece so it shines down in there at an angle. It's got a natural vent right there, which I'm going to leave. Once it's down on the ground, that'll help circulate air through the top. It'll still be pretty draft free though, which is what you want. And I'm going to block off those guys right there. See those ventilation slots? I'll have to block those off and make. And there's a heat lamp up there. As you can see, the piece it's on is angled, so it's going to point across to the other side. So they'll have a range of temperatures from one side to the other. And this cabinet here, this is off of a television set. A much earlier make, earlier in a totally different make. I think this was a Mitsubishi, if I'm not mistaken. But at any rate, it's a smaller cabinet and everything else, but I think that'll make a nice top for this. So I'm going to pause it for now and come back after I've gotten that top. Well, it turns out that this lid, this cabinet back, it fits pretty well on the opener, except that it overhangs on the sides a few inches. So I put some 2x4s there to take up the slack, so that my cats can't get in there because they're going to be trying to get those turkeys. I don't have that off down there, but I think staple something that so I can take it off later. Open. don't know if you can see that. Oh, down there. I opened up that side there, and the other side, these are spare boxes. I opened those up so they can go in a little hiding place, a little hiding spot. And then I noticed that they're just attached with a couple of screws. This little bottom panel here, just a couple, and that off later, and just make a matching triangular piece to match that side right there, and put some screen on it. And it'll be a nice little sunroom for them. And I could always close it off later for another brood, you know. At any rate, that should hold a few a few turkeys. Should hold a few chickens too, but this is for the turkeys, and specifically my little bourbon reds and my bourbon red and sauces. But you see, I the side white, and then the next thing I'm going to do is mount this with this. I cut off. There was a protrusion on this thing right here, and I cut that off with my Sawzall. And then there were a couple of tabs on the other side for screws. One right, or they were posted right in there. Cut that off, and I'm going to leave this stuff on the side because it'll help lock it down to those 2x4s. And I'll put some hinge material on that and put it on there. I painted it white, so I'm getting too. Okay, so for now, I'll get back probably when I'm finished. There it is. I'm back. Put the lid on. Looks good. Heat lamp's lit up. Should be able to see that. All white. See here, the lid closes down. Drops down like that. There you see my hand material. Really cool stuff. Some kind of aerospace stuff I bought from a guy on eBay years ago. It's worked so well. It's just really neat stuff, really tough. Has two different resiliences depending on which way you use it, which direction you mount it. And it has two different colors, black and red. The black side and the red side. But there it is. So now I'll get the turkeys and install them in there, and we'll see what they look like. Well, there they are, installed. You see that one over there in the corner? See that one? And that one and that one. They took off and got over there in the corners. Want to hide. But I showed them where the food and water is. Down there. And they'll come back. They'll find it. So there you have it, the TV cabinet turned brooder. It'll last a while anyway. And there we go. That's it for now. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for looking.